Now, back to Miller on Sports, the show that puts pro in sports. Everything else is just talk. Brought to you by the law offices of Ron Scholes.
Joining us down at the pub, Christian Laettner, college basketball legend. You remember him on the Dream Team. He won a medal in the Olympics, as well at Duke, a longtime NBA player. Christian, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks, Richard. Pleasure to be here.
And we were talking a little bit before the break and coming back that you've got a lot of traveling going on with the Christian Laettner Basketball Academy. To learn more, it's LaettnerBball.com. But you're going up to Minnesota for a few days. You're going to fish for a couple days and then work. Have you ever been fishing up there?
I've been fishing up there plenty of times. I make sure I go 3 or 4 times a summer. I love it up there, and I was able to coordinate a basketball weekend through my academy and with some contacts I have up there. So I'm going to Grand Rapids, Minnesota to do a basketball weekend at Grand Rapids High School. So I'm going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to have a little fun fishing for muskies first, and then I'm going to do some basketball instruction. But people can also follow me on my Facebook page, Christian Laettner Basketball Academy. Please go to that page and like it so I get a lot of followers. And my website is down right now because it's getting upgrades, but it'll be back up in about a week, and it is LaettnerBball.com.
And of course, I'll promote that at Miller on Sports on Facebook. And we were also talking this past weekend. You did an event, a basketball academy event, out at Fernandina, and then off of Jacksonville Ice and Sports Complex. How did those two events go?
They're going really good. I have some friends who are helping me organize it up at Fernandina Beach. She's very good drawing people in and keeping track of things administratively. And we do it at the Peck Gym in Fernandina Beach. And it's more for like community kids or local high school players up there. And we've been having a blast doing that. And then I've been able to secure some pretty good gym time at Jack's Ice Sports Complex, which is right here downtown. And usually 2 Sundays a month, I'm in there working out with like my middle school group of kids and then some high school kids. So having a lot of fun. And Coach Kevin Waters from the Giants came over the other day and brought his son, and they participated in my clinic, and Kevin sat there and watched. So it was really good seeing them and reconnecting and playing basketball with some of the local area kids.
And what's the best part?
The most satisfying part is when you can tell just by the way they look at you and listen to what you say. That's the best part, when you can tell that they want to be there. You can tell that they respect you. You can tell that they're trying to do what you say because they think you are a legitimate voice on the basketball court, or you know what you're talking about. So that's the best thing, is that immediate feedback. And a lot of coaches don't maybe experience that all the time, but it's great to be a coach and to have that 100% of the time, where the kid respects you, they listen to you, they try to do what you say, and then to see them go out on the court 8-10 minutes later and do what you're instructing them to do is very rewarding, and that's why I do it. My dad was a basketball coach. Every basketball coach I ever had, I love them. They played a major role in my life. And if I can share some of my knowledge to kids across the country, or especially here in the Jacksonville area, it's a lot of fun for me, because that's all I want to do, is I want to share it. I want to give it away. I don't want to keep all of Coach K's secrets, to myself, or locked up, in my memory vault. I want to share what he taught me and what I learned from Lenny Wilkins and Chuck Daly and my great high school coach and my father. The thing I teach kids now the most is something that my father taught me from 5th grade to 8th grade, which is catch the ball and don't dribble. Don't dribble, don't dribble. And that's a huge weapon. And the kids who play today, they forget about that. All they want to do is catch the ball and dribble. So that's what I enjoy doing out there, and I love it.
Christian Laettner, basketball legend, joining Miller on Sports down here at City Hall Pub every Monday and Tuesday. And we were also talking, you're going to Minnesota for a few days, and then you've got the University of Kentucky. And how are you usually received there? Are fans happy to see you there when you're with your basketball academy, or just going as a fan of the game of basketball?
Well, I'm doing a charity event with Jeff Shepard, who used to play at Kentucky. He's doing an event at Rupp Arena on Monday, October 24th. It's going to be a great time. He's going to promote it huge and market it huge and kind of make it a little like WWE wrestling and just try to have a lot of fun with it. The whole concept is like Kentucky heroes versus Kentucky villains. And I'm public enemy number one in Kentucky, so I'm going to be the head coach. But I think he said Rudy Gay's coming, and Tyler Hansborough, and Kemba Walker, and a few other people that have beaten Kentucky over the years. So it's going to be a great event. I might be promoting it a little too early because I just signed with Jeff this morning. So everything's going good, and I'm really looking forward to that. Like I said, it's going to be Monday, October 24th, and Jeff's saying the place should sell out with all the big names that he's bringing in. Dick Vitale will be there, and like I said, it's a charity event, so I'm really looking forward to that.
And also, we've got year 2 of the Jacksonville Giants press conference. Will be Thursday. Kevin Waters will join Miller on Sports 1:20 on Friday. He'll be in studio. Are you excited for year 2?
I can't wait. I loved it last year. Like I said, I got involved with Joe and Kevin and Ron last year and practiced with them a little bit. Played in one game. Maybe came to 2 or 3 other games, and I loved it. It's a nice event for the city of Jacksonville and surrounding areas to come and watch some basketball. I brought my family to, I think, 2 games last year, so we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to a nice event on a Saturday evening, come downtown and do some stuff. We don't go to any Jags football games, so we got to do some stuff in the winter with the Giants.
There you go, Christian Laettner joining Miller on Sports. Make sure you find him on Facebook, and also it'll be on Miller on Sports on Facebook, and we'll also have the interview at milleronsports.com. Well, Christian, you've got so much going on during the off-season, but the NBA lockout continues, day number 96. Have you talked to any friends or anybody in the game have you heard anything that we haven't heard already?
I've spoken with Grant Hill about it, and all we're saying is, nothing till January, nothing till January. I think I was involved in maybe 2 lockouts in the 13 years that I played, and this is Grant's 3rd lockout, so it always seems to be January, around there, where the threat of missing the whole season is very real. It gets really real in January. Stern gets nervous. Right now, Stern isn't nervous. He's using that over the player's head. Well, in January, when he starts to get nervous, then he'll be willing to give a little and negotiate a little. So I said January, and Grant said the same thing. So I would say the middle of January, maybe the end of January, and they'll condense it into a 45, 50-game season, just like they did in 98, 99.
And we've seen a few players with this lockout looming, Darren Williams, Kenyon Martin, probably being the 2 bigger names going overseas. But there's been this recent talk of Kobe Bryant playing in Italy. Is that a viable option? Do you think that's a good option for somebody of Kobe Bryant's level and status?
I can't figure out why they're doing it. Someone like Darren Williams or Kenyon Martin or Kobe, they don't need the money, so why would they go over there to do that? I have no idea. I'm sure they can find good competition to stay sharp. So maybe they want to take their wife and family over there for a little while. I don't know. But I can't figure out why they would do it, especially Kobe. He's getting older, and Kenyon Martin's getting older, so but maybe they need the money, and maybe they think it's the best way to stay sharp.
There you go. Christian Laettner, basketball legend, right here on Miller on Sports. The full interview we'll have at milleronsports.com, as always, down here at City Hall Pub every Monday and Tuesday. Thanks again, Christian Laettner, joining Miller on Sports. Thank you, Christian, and I know we'll be talking very soon.
Thank you, Richard. Have a good day.
There he is, Christian Laettner.